Next, we have Stacie Lee Sherwood, who's a sea turtle expert and an advocate for clean water, and she helps rescue and heal sick sea turtles. You know, the Indian River Lagoon is a nursery for small turtles, and of course our green sea turtles sometimes spend their entire life in our lagoon because they're vegetarians. So clean water in our lagoon is an important thing. Last year, when I was getting ready to go on an oyster deployment with Congressman Murphy, who's joined us over here, I found a dead sea turtle, a mature dead green sea turtle, in the lagoon, in the channel, right across from the sailing center. And there was no prop marks or anything, so it probably died of biologic reasons. So please help me welcome Stacie Lee Sherwood.
Good morning, River Warriors. Thank you all for coming. I know it's really hot, so I will be brief. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Stacie Lee Sherwood, and I do rescue and work with sea turtles, among other animals. I'm here today to give my voice to them and all the marine animals that call the Indian River Lagoon home. Now, many people don't know how important the lagoon is, as Marty had mentioned, to our endangered sea turtles. And for many of these young green sea turtles who swim and feed in the lagoon, it's very important to them. I first learned of the lagoon and how toxic it was 4 years ago during the coal stunning event of 2010, when we had hundreds of green sea turtles wash up nearly frozen. But it was actually a blessing in disguise. Many of these green sea turtles had fibropapilloma tumors. It's a deadly toxic disease. They get it from exposure to chemicals being dumped in the lagoon and all of our waterways. Because the green sea turtle hangs around people more than any other species until they reach maturity at 20 years, they have 20 years worth of exposure to this. That's a long time. No wonder so many of them are in trouble and sick. I spent several months working in a rehab center in Boca taking care of them. So I know firsthand how toxic this water is. I've seen the pictures of the people. I've seen all the dead manatees. It's time we do something. And before we send the water south, we must stop all the dumping in the lagoon, regardless of where it comes from. Otherwise, we will continue to pollute the lagoon and then send dirty water south. So after we stop the dumping, then we need to send the water south. If we don't fix the problem now, we never will. We don't need any more excuses from anyone. We need to fix it now, not next year. We don't need to wait for an election year. We don't need any more studies. We want work now. Our sea turtles, manatees, dolphins, fish, and people cannot wait any longer. The marine life are getting sick. The people are getting sick. And most of it goes unreported. I just learned that NOAA, of all things, does an annual release of juvenile loggerheads into the lagoon, which is insane. I guess they don't know how toxic it is. Maybe they should be here and learn something. In closing, I just want to say to all of our elected officials and government employees, you work for us, not the other way around. So I want to hear all of you say that. You work for us.